chance to come back in Cachalot in Phillip Island at Newhaven Marina. Should get away tomorrow, all things being equal. Just going for a bit of a walk now to have a look at the bridge where I'm going to go under tomorrow, and just to check out the clearance, and I'll show you that. Very, very busy here, being New Year's Eve. There's boats, there's people, there's everything going on, and we just had a really beautiful sunny day, and all of a sudden this sudden change has come through. You could probably see it in the sky, and the wind swung around to the southeast, and it's getting a bit cooler. And this is the channel I'll go out tomorrow, and this is low tide, and I'll be going out about half tide, but this just gives me a bit of an idea what it's like at low tide. Now I'm going to walk around the other side and have a look at the bridge and see what the clearance is like under the bridge. So there's the bridge at low tide. I'm going to walk a bit further around now and see if I can see the black mark on the pylons that indicates 12 metres. So there's the bridge at low tide. Unfortunately I can't zoom in, but the middle pylon there, the starboard side of the passage through, you can see a black mark, and I reckon that's your 12 metres. So it looks like it's about 13 metres clearance, which is fantastic. Should be right for tomorrow. This is definitely the closest I can get, and that looks like 12 metres to me. That's the black mark, and we should have about 13 metres there at low tide tomorrow, which hopefully will get us through. So this is the yacht squadron, or this is the boat ramp next to the yacht squadron. As you can see, pretty busy today, a lot of cars, a lot of boats coming in and out. And I'll just pan around. This is the boat yard, and there's the Newhaven yacht squadron, and they run the marina, which is just down here. There's the boat yard where they pull the boats out and work on them, and I'll just walk along here. Facilities in the yacht club have been nice. Managed to have a shower and use the toilet of course, and there's, if you look in the distance there, down this little boat ramp, you might be able to see the green sail cover and the brown mast. That's Cachalot. That's where we are, and I'll keep walking, and I'll walk back in and we'll show you what it's like. So there's the old girl, all ready to go. My the rudder of the hydrovane, of course, has been left in the water. It's got no anti-foul on it, so it's covered in seagrass. I managed to scrub some off, but I'm going to have to, when I get to a reasonable anchorage, I'm going to have to get in the water and scrub it off. But because of my infected thumb, I haven't been able to do that here, even though a couple of days have been extremely hot here. It would have been lovely in the water. We're underway. We've just come out of Newhaven over there, and I couldn't film that because I was too busy getting out of the marina and watching the leads, the back leads behind me. Very, very tricky. And now we're just about to head under the bridge, and the clearance should be right. There's a black mark on the starboard pylon, and which says that we've got about 13 metres, so we should be right. Well, here it is, the moment of truth. We did it! Okay, we're just leaving Cape Woolamai off to starboard, and as you can see, it's a big swell here.
and it's blowing, I'd say about 20-25 southwesterly, which is a bit more than they predicted. And right behind us there in the distance is San Remo, where we came out, and we had a fun time coming out of there too. So unfortunately I can't film much because I was too busy doing things. And so we're on the hydrovane now, and we're on course for our first waypoint of Cape Patterson, I think it's called, about 40 miles away. That's the Bass Coast over there, which is a beautiful coast, but the surf would be roaring over there at the moment. And over on my starboard side, I don't want to look because of this big wave like that one. But over on the starboard side you can see the state of the sea, so I hope it settles down a bit as we get out. Okay, I'm just on the headsail. I'm just going to worry with that at the moment. We're doing about 5.3 knots, which is fine by me, just on the headsail alone. So we'll just stick at that for the time being, and I'll film a bit later on. Well, here's the dawn. Probably even pre-dawn. I guess you say it's dawn. And there, over in the background, is Wilson's Promontory. These are the Glenny Islands in the foreground. We've got to go down between the Prom and these islands. Can turn to starboard as once we pass the island. It has been one heck of a night. As you can see, I'm just down on the headsail. It got very windy last night, so I decided to err on the side of caution and took down the mainsail, and we've just sailed on the headsail. It's been a slow trip, but a safe one. But my goodness, it's been pretty rough. It is very rolly, very rolly, as you can see as we're rolling around. Although the seas look pretty calm and the wind's only about 15 knots, but it's the sea, it's the swell that's making it so uncomfortable. I'll just come over here. So we're doing about 4 knots. And this is the Wilson's Prom on the other side. And I'll be turning very soon. Leave it there, and I'll just show you me, what I look like at this time of the morning. Not very good. So I'll film some more a little bit later. I'm pretty tired. Island, very bottom, the very tip of Wilson's Promontory. There's the prom going up there, and we're going to round this soon and head up to Refuge Cove. I'll take another shot from the other side. The sun angle will probably be a lot better, and you'll see how pretty it is. But we're right at the very tip of Victoria, the bottom of the state of Victoria. There's a different view of Little Wattle Island bottom of Wilson's Promontory, and you can see on the right there is the lighthouse, and we're going to go around that corner and up to Refuge Cove. You might say I'm pretty impressed by that Wilson's Promontory lighthouse. It looks terrific, and the rocks it's on, all the colours, absolutely great. Very impressive structure, unmanned these days, but you can see by the buildings, if you can see them, it was manned for many, many years from when it was originally built. Not sure when it was became unmanned. Magnificent structure. Nearly to Refuge Cove. Have a look at these rock formations. Aren't they absolutely magnificent? I know it's a fair way away on the GoPro, but it is absolutely magnificent. Just up ahead, a couple little bays, and then Refuge Cove. Nearly there. This is Refuge Cove. We've finally arrived, and here is one of the most beautiful places I think you could get to after a really hard night's sailing. This is the actual next morning. I couldn't film yesterday, I was just too tired, and as we say, just too buggered to worry about it. So there's only 4 of us here left now, 4 yachts. There were about 7 or 8 when I first came in, and now we've reduced the numbers, a few have left, and I'm anchored, as you can see, right in close in the southern end, which is the most protected end, and it's a glorious day. And you wouldn't know it, but on the other side of the prom there's a strong wind warning, and it's supposed to be 30 knot southwesterly, so we're certainly getting nothing here. We're getting a northerly, if anything, coming in through the entrance. But I would have been too tired to do anything today, and I was too tired to do anything yesterday when I got in, except recuperate. So today I'm just relaxing, regenerating, and I'm going to think about heading off in the next couple of days, but it's all dependent on the weather forecast. I've got to wait and try and get a forecast, and when I do, I'll then head off. But I finally got a good night's sleep last night, and I'm feeling pretty refreshed today, but just a bit stiff and sore. So we'll see how I am tomorrow, and but as I said, it's all dependent on the weather.